So perimenopause can be a hormonal and emotional roller coaster. Perimenopause can't be diagnosed by hormones or blood test. It's diagnosed by age and by symptoms. But one way that we can work with this natural transition, which is going to come to all of us who menstruate, is by working with our cycle. Tracking your cycle, understanding sleep patterns, understanding those physical signs that you get that you might be starting to bleed, these can really help you to understand these changes. So by working with our cycle from an earliest age as possible is obviously hugely beneficial, but don't worry if you're in your mid to late 40s and this work is new to you. Start now because you will still start to see patterns. As your periods become heavier, you may be going 60 days or more without a cycle and heavy periods. This is a sign that your periods are coming to an end. For me, that 60-day cycle and very heavy periods started around 2 years before the end of my periods, and I stopped my periods when I was 51. So I'm now 55 and I'm in life postmenopause. But working with your cycle can really help you to understand those patterns, manage those symptoms, and also track those cycle irregularities. But what we can do as we come into life post-menopause, if we still want to connect to cyclical living, is look at the moon. We're very much connected to the moon, especially a full moon and a new moon. So when we have a full moon, that big bright full moon in the sky, we can feel more energized, we can feel more positive, but our sleep can be disrupted. We can also feel a little bit bloated. And around a new moon, known as the dark moon, when we can't see the moon in the sky, this can also affect our energy levels. We can feel more depleted, similar to how we felt in our menstrual phase. But again, your own unique pattern. By looking at the moon phases, we can still start to work with cyclical living and honour the energies of the rise and fall of the lunar cycle. But post-menopause is a really positive time for many people. It is, I love to call it, the age of opportunity. It's stepping into the next phase of our life where roughly we have 30 years to live and we want to live well, we want to age well. The Chinese sum it up brilliantly. In ancient Chinese medicine, it's called our second spring. So it's very similar to our follicular phase of our cycle, that phase that comes after our menstrual phase. When our creativity rises, our confidence comes back in. For many of us, perimenopause and menopause can be a tricky few years. But the light at the end of the tunnel is this new phase of life that we step into post-menopause, this age of opportunity, our second spring.